We're in with... That was the worst segue I think I've done so far.
Roll with it.
MANGAKA96, Julia Bayonetta, Velian Crowler versus Jack Atlas, GX versus 5Ds. What's going to happen? We've already seen Wyvern and Beast in that opening hand, which is probably better than some of the starts these had early on. Middle-aged mech's skill being used there. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, we see a Resonator being set for Julia, setting up for a potential Synchro play next
Is there
turn.
a Vice Dragon on the field as well?
That's in her hand at the moment, the Vice Dragon.
Oh, sorry, yeah. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you could special summon this card, but its original attack and defense become half.
Yeah, so again, playing on that idea of your opponent having to have monsters and you not having monsters.
You're absolutely right. It does play into that entirely. Ancient Gear Beast.
So Mangaka here has quite a number of high-level monsters in his hand right now. If he's going to be able to summon those, we will see.
Vice Dragon. Here we go.
Yep, so I think we might see a Synchro Summon here. Possibly, possibly not.
Or a Clock Resonator coming out.
Oh, yes, indeed, because the levels do not match up. Vice Dragon is a 5, sorry.
Yeah, okay. That's not going to work.
I was under some kind of illusion that Vice Dragon was a level 4, but I was mistaken. But yes, just setting that Clock Resonator is going to help. However, it's going to help Dr. Velian Crowler. I almost called him Mr. Velian Crowler then. The Doctor, because Mangaka is going to be able to summon that Ancient Gear Golem, and in the hopes that we see the animation.
Fingers crossed.
It's pretty glorious, I must say.
Here we go. Here we go. Don't you skip it. This is cool. This is exciting. This is exactly the drama we want and need in this battle. Look at that animation.
He's stuck down a well, though, so I wonder how that's
how this happens. Yeah. How did he get there? How did he get out?
Yeah. Well, he's certainly out here because Mangaka's going to use that Ancient Gear Golem to attack into Julia Bayonetta's monsters here, and it does piercing damage. That means that even though Julia's monsters are in defense position, still the damage goes through, comparing that attack points of the Ancient Gear Golem with the defense points of those monsters. Ow.
Ooh, gosh, a 2700.
That's a big oof.
Space Gate getting a counter on it there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Awesome. What a great thing to happen after my 2,700 left.
Yeah, great.
I mean, you gotta have something.
Gotta have something, yeah. Gotta get any resource that you can.
That Clock Resonator is going to get to stick on the field.
And another counter.
And yeah, this is actually quite good here because we can see a tribute summon of this Vice Dragon, and that's going to become a Red Dragon Archfiend.
There we go. Or a Lancer Archfiend here. Oh, Julia Bayonetta coughing simply at how disgusted she is that this play is about to occur. There we go.
Okay. Yep.
That's exactly what we expected.
For pure optimum levels here, you want to keep that Clock Resonator. It's protected from a little bit more than the Dark Resonator.
Although it looks like we're going to get Red Dragon Archfiend with its own custom animation. Get ready, folks. That might be the first time in a few games that we've seen both sides of the field not skipping their animations, if Julia remembers to not click the button. My soul. Absolutely gorgeous.
I know it doesn't necessarily happen, but I love the idea that he just flies out of the volcano, just like, sup guys?
That's my home. I live in there. It's incredibly warm. The heating's a nightmare.
I've tried getting air conditioning, but none of the companies...
British Gas are a nightmare. There are other gas companies available.
Yeah. Other gas companies. Yeah. The air conditioning man simply would not install air conditioning in my volcano, and it's rather warm.
We're seeing more on Space Gate there. What do the counters on Space Gate do, Luke?
So it allows Julia to tribute, is probably the only way I can go, is send that Space Gate to the graveyard and then summon a monster whose level is equal to those Space Gate counters. So you can really kind of get a good Synchro Summon out of that. However, I think we are going to see Mangaka go straight into this Red Dragon Archfiend with the Ancient Gear Golem, as Crowler would call it. I'm really close to doing a Crowler impression, but I don't think it's going to be good.
I've had to resist the urge, I'll be totally honest. There's a few times where I've wanted to do impressions of the character.
Yeah, I do know
every part of my shoutcasting thing has gone, don't you do it.
Yeah, I do know that we have a fan of Valet and Crowler watching the live stream right now.
At least one.
At least one.
You're thinking of one specifically.
I'm thinking of one specific one, and I feel like I would ruin it for him if I tried.
Absolutely.
To do the voice. But we'll see if we get a little closer to the finals with.
You never know what's going to happen, Luke.
Yeah, it might
emerge. But that's it. Valiant Crowler has taken round 1.
Yeah, dethroned the king.
Dethroned the king. Well,
yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that result because obviously I'm backing Valiant Crowler in this whole thing. Dr. Crowler.
You were getting a bit unsure though.
I was, if I'm honest, just because Red Dragon Archfiend all came out. And I wasn't totally sure that we were going to see Ancient Gear Golem. Because that is quite a difficult card to get out under particular circumstances. And also there's cards.
I mean, the key is the castle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that king of the castle has come in and trounced that first round.
I feel like there's way more like play on words we could have done. We had castle, key.
Yeah, we failed there.
Yeah, I think we did.
Anyway, back to the game.
Who didn't fail was Mangaka on his Valyrian Crowler deck.
Very good. Now that was a tight segue. This is going fine. This is great shoutcasting, what you're witnessing here. Professional at its finest.
Yeah.
But will we see a
just
two-round
like this
sweep?
Very professional shirt.
Very professional. The most professional shirt. Or my very professional second button being undone, which I've had friends text me going, do it up. And I refuse to, purely because you've told me to do them up. You're going to have to deal with this from now on. Will we see a two-round sweep, though, Luke? Speaking of sweep.
Not totally sure. Because
I have no idea.
We were very... I mean... I feel like it's more consistent to get out the Red Dragon Archfiend in the Jack deck than...
There's the gong. We're going back.
Than for the Golem, so... But, I mean, we never know. I mean,
we never know, mate.
I think these two decks are very evenly matched.
I like that Julia Bayonetta's camera is slightly askewed, which gives it a very dramatic, tense, kind of almost anime cutscene feel.
Yeah, I do, like, every now and again, though, I kind of glance and I think, like... Oh no, she's going to fall over.
Yeah, she's leaning
because the world's kind of like
hard.
Yeah, because the world is like
don't tilt, Julia. You can still win this.
Yeah,
ha ha.
Yeah, exactly that.
Esports terminology. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. So, really good opening here actually from Julia. She's got Synchro Boost set. Not particularly
useful at this point.
Well, not particularly useful right now, but it's quite good because it raises the level of the monster you equip.
Also, it's a good bluff as well, just in case.
Which is the purpose that it's serving right now.
Quite right. That Ancient Gear Golem in hand again.
Yeah.
There's only one copy in that deck.
Yeah.
It's been in hand almost every time.
In the anime it is as well. So.
That's true. Yeah, that's so true.
So that was very unfortunate. So Clock Resonator actually has to be destroyed twice. And what happened there is Clock Resonator was destroyed by battle by the Ancient Gear Soldier, and then it destroyed once more by the Ancient Gear Fist. So both of those destructions happened very kind of quickly after one another, just in case anybody was wondering. There's probably one guy wondering out there, just like...
There's at least one person wondering.
Why did that get destroyed? It shouldn't have been destroyed. Well, sir, that's why. We are going to see the Mad Archfiend.
Straight on the field there.
Yeah. However, we know, with our
power of retrospect and the Millennium Eye that we have.
Yeah, we know that the Golem is in hand, and with Castle getting 2 counters on it,
it's looking pretty likely that we're going to see it again.
Yeah.
We get to see that beautiful animation.
That was nothing.
Here we go. We're going to see it. It's going to come out.
Yeah.
And we might see a dramatic end to this game.
I feel like Julia, once she realizes this, is going to be quite sad.
Let's see her reaction here. Oh, another Ancient Gear Castle.
Might as well.
And here it comes. Yeah, that's a deep sigh. Here it comes. Don't you dare skip it. Doesn't matter if it's the second time.
How is he going to get out of that well, though?
It doesn't matter, because he can and he will and he's going to win the game as a result.
Oh, it does look like it's a bit of a lift or something.
Well, he's got big claws on his hands. He could climb out.
Yeah, that's true.
Batman did it.
Yeah, that's true. Ancient Gear Golem.
Julia
can
looking
climb out.
a little bit crestfallen there, but she does have the life point advantage. It's not going to do that much damage. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What are we seeing here? Rare Metal Morph. That is going to
a lot
help
of
do a
attack
lot more
points,
damage. That's
and
1,500 damage altogether.
It's more than that, because the Mad Archfiend's going to switch to defense position when it's attacked.
Oh, and it gets piercing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch, Kabibble. That is a very, very deep hit.
Yeah. I mean, look at the smile on Crowler's face right now.
Revival gift.
It's not going to help too much, and even putting something in defense position at this point is
that's game. I think Julia just realized that's game.
Yeah, because of the piercing.
She gave it. She set it anyway. Battle phase. Well, fair enough. There's wild clicking going on here, Luke. I think this is frustration incarnate. Oh dear! I think we're seeing the admission of defeat here.
Okay.
Oh, she looks disappointed.
Oh,
that's a shame.
Yeah.
I understand the feeling, though. You know, getting to the top 8, getting let down because you got against, of all odds, the Ancient Gay Golem against you that many times.
Twice, yeah.
That's not fair. We've seen that in hand almost every round.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, what can I say? Mangaka must be channeling his inner...
Yeah, we know who's got the heart of the cards here.
Yeah.
And there it is. A 2-game sweep by Mangaka against Julia Bayonetta.